intern here at Ward Laboratories. I'm the professional animal scientist on staff, and so I just wanted to address some of the questions that I get every year about BMR. So there are several species of forages that we have BMR varieties for: sorghum, sudan, millet, and corn, for those of you that are corn silage producers. So what does BMR mean? So BMR simply stands for the coloration on that middle vein on the leaf of these species of plants. So it's brown, whereas non-BMR varieties, it's typically clear or whitish, okay? So what do we care? So it's a different color. Okay, so what the brown is an associative trait with the trait that was actually selected for, which is the low lignin. So why do we care? Lignin is the most indigestible portion of the forage. So typically it's associated with our fibrous portions, the ADF and the NDF. So what does this mean for forage quality? So if we have less lignin contributing to the fibrous portions of the feed, the ADF and NDF, we would expect improved relative feed value, right? Or improved RFV. There is a caveat, however. Planting a low lignin variety or a BMR variety does not adjust for poor management practices. We still need to be harvesting before these grasses and forages head out, unless it's corn silage, of course, in which case we're wanting the starchiness from the corn. And we still need to be grazing at the appropriate time so that we can get that high value, high protein portions of the plants, because there's still plants, there's still forages, they're still going to mature and become more fibrous as they go along. So just because it's a low lignin variety, that doesn't mean we can't slack on our management practices. Okay, so what really excites me is the potential for impact on animal performance. Okay, so lignin is associated with the NDF portion of the feed. It's been shown that lower NDF is associated with increased palatability for forages. Okay, so potentially these low lignin varieties are going to improve palatability. Furthermore, with less fibrous portions of that feed, we're going to hopefully see some increased rumen passage rate. So that animal is going to have to ruminate less to get down to that 1 millimeter size for the forage to pass from the rumen into the omasum. Okay, so increased passage rate combined with improved palatability, hopefully we would see increased intake, and hopefully that would translate into increased animal performance, whether that's average daily gain, milk production if it's a mom cow out, on these forages. As always, at Ward Laboratories, we recommend that you test your forages to make sure that you can supplement your animals appropriately to meet their requirements. On most of these varieties, they are included in the NIRS consortium libraries, which are very robust, so that's what I recommend to producers do.